Hey fellow Musketeers, it's Bailey Dozier. I'm here from Disney's Main Street Herald. I'm sorry it took a long hiatus. After that first video, I was very upset with the product of quality for you guys. So I've been gathering material and getting the channel straight so I could start producing more videos for you guys of quality. Here I am. I know it's far, but that was Disney's Hollywood Studios. We were just there a little bit earlier, and right now we are walking through one of the roads or little walkways that will take you to Disney's Beach Club, Boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, and Vacation Club for Hollywood Studios. And you can also walk to Epcot. Anyways, we had a fun-filled day. I'm here with my friend Clay.
Hey guys.
Here. Yep. We're running buddies. We're running the Princess Half Marathon. Yeah, it's my first half marathon. Pretty crazy. Anyway, we're walking down here. We had a really fun day. It's my birthday, as you can see, so it's been a lot of magical moments. Yeah, I got a video for you guys later. I'll post after this video, but the magical moment was pretty awesome, I'll have to say. She asked me, she saw my pin, she said, "Happy birthday," and she said, "Well, you know, how old are you turning?" I said, 20. And she said, "Well, you know, there's a tradition, you have to ride the Tower of Terror 20 times. I was like, "Oh, that's cool, I would if I could." And she gave me the hold on one moment finger. It was pretty cool. Anyway, she gave me a yellow slip of paper, and it essentially said, "Free Fast Pass for Tower of Terror." Now that's a big deal, and for you guys that don't know why it's a big deal, it's pretty interesting, and here's why. So what happens is, now at Disney World you have a Fast Pass Plus Plus is what I like to call it, because now it's not just a Fast Pass Plus, it's the new Fast Pass Plus. And you only get 3 Fast Passes, and once you used up all 3, then you can redo it. So, but by the time you redo it, all your Fast Passes are out. Yeah.
Tower of Terror is gonna be
And so Clay makes random noises sometimes, and so by the time you do that, like I said, they're all gone. So the benefit of that was we got to do the Tower of Terror again without getting another Fast Pass for it. It was a free Fast Pass essentially.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Clay?
Like, it's not every day that you have a magical moment in Disney.
Yeah.
Like, they happen sometimes, but whenever they happen, they're great. Especially like the Fast Pass for Tower of Terror, because that thing's like an hour, like it was 50 minutes all day.
Exactly.
And so you get to skip that line, basically just walk in and then go to a great ride.
Yep, exactly. And that's the thing about magical moments at Disney. You can't come expecting them because they don't happen every time. That's the key word in all caps would be magical. And that's what I like to think of it as. We were talking to another friend, and she said her only magical moment she's ever had was a postcard. And she comes here a lot more than I do, I would assume.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a special moment. It sure is. And I don't know if you guys see my shirt today. It says, "Make the movie ride great again." Yeah, we had just rode the Great Movie Ride for the first time since December 2015. For me, that was the last time I was in Hollywood Studios. I'm a big fan of Disney classic rides. The Great Movie Ride, the People Mover, Carousel of Progress, Spaceship Earth, just stuff like that with classic animatronics and the classic Disney touch to it. And so I'm gonna hand the phone over to Clay. Here you can see the bridge that we go under, that the buses take to go to other properties and other resorts. Here I'm gonna give Clay the phone. He's gonna give you his opinion, because I think my opinion will probably have a little more detail, because I am the Disney guru. For you guys who watch my videos know about that. So here's Clay.
All right, guys. So, as Bailey just said, we just watched the Great Movie Ride. Sorry, it's movies. We rode on the Great Movie Ride. We rode on the Great Movie Ride, and I think it's pretty great because it's got a lot of Disney trivia. And like, if you're a big movies fan, like almost everything they say, like every punchline is a quote from some famous movie. And so that's awesome. And then they got a bunch of great memorabilia in the front with, like, they have Mary Poppins carousel horse. They've got a bunch of dresses from a bunch of famous movies, and
A lot of that stuff is it's authentic.
Yeah.
They donated to the ride.
Yeah, and it's great trivia for people who love movies, and it's a funny ride, and I like it. So
Okay.
Here's the very professional opinion of Bailey now.
So what did you think of the movie, Clay, in one word?
It's good.
It's good?
Good.
That's good. Thanks, Steve.
Yes.
Back to you, Chris. That's a little inside joke we have from the plane. It's pretty funny. Anyway, yep, as you can see here, I'm about to show you the Swan and Dolphin, which is it's one of 2 resorts that the Disney property let come on. It's not owned by Disney directly, but it's managed from an outside company, but Disney allowed them to be on property when the park opened. As you can see right there, you see that little square in the middle? that's where had plans to put a monorail through the Swan and Dolphin, and that's what that was for. But when that plans fell through for that, they plugged them up and put rooms there. Anyway, my opinion on the Great Movie Ride. Hold on, I love this river. Look at this beautiful river. Anyway, my opinions on the Great Movie Ride. Okay, my thing on the Great Movie Ride is I loved it. The thing is, you got to have a cast member. If you don't have a good cast member, then your opinions on the Great Movie Ride are going to be dampened a little bit. It is a great ride, and it's a clever ride, and that's what I love about it. I am a movie snob. I love Oscar movies. I watch all the movies I can, so that ride has a lot of resonance for me. And now it's owned by TCM. The Great Movie Ride. It's like I said, make it great again. The reason why I say again is because it was a great ride. When it opened, it was great. Everyone loved it. The cast members were into it. The animatronics were pristine, ahead of their game. The witch at the end was the most advanced witch at the time, and it was a great ride, clean and pristine. Now it's kind of fallen to the wayside because of everything that Hollywood Studios isn't now. It was MGM Studios at the time, about the trip to the movies. You were in a movie studio, that was the feeling, so that was the key marquee ride. The facade is great. The Chinese theater, love it. Anyway, thing two, the reason why it's not so great is TCM, they've done a lot. They put in trivia in there, like Clay said. A lot of people have donated to the ride. And here's what I think. Some things TCM did were great. Not some things that they put, I believe his name is Robert Osborne in there. The guy who's affiliated with TCM. And the thing about the movie ride was the reason why you had those cast members was they were narrating the movie. They had the script. Now it's just their roles. Exactly. Everything's just a punchline now, but their roles have been severely diminished, and that's what I don't like. Because I remember growing up, a lot of people have always said, "I want to be a Jungle Cruise operator. I want to be a Great Movie Ride operator." Jungle Cruise operator could still be, but the Great Movie Ride, it's been kind of cut off now. You don't have much to say anymore. And I'm kind of upset about that. I'm not upset where I'm not going to ride it. I just feel bad because it makes them less interactive with the audience. The ride itself hasn't changed much except for the end with the different movie clips, which I think is really cool. It's gotten a lot more advanced, and the end, once you leave, it's just a montage of the different clips that you saw beforehand, which I think I really enjoyed. But I would have to say the only thing that I don't care for too much was, in fact, the narration by Robert Osborne. Anyway, we're coming up on, like I said, that was the Swan, the dolphins in the back. Right here, we're coming up on Disney's. Hold on. Get a sneak peek. If you're a Disney fan, you'll know what this is right here. That is Disney's Boardwalk. What these are typically around here are DVC, Disney Vacation Club resorts, and deluxe resorts. Deluxe resorts are the top tier resorts at the Disney World properties and Disney parks in general. And we were fortunate enough to stay in one. Ours is the Beach Club. I'll show you that here in a minute. We're about to round the corner. Right now we're on the back. We're still by the river here. And we did something pretty interesting last night, didn't we, Clay?
Yes. Yes, we
Actually,
did.
two things interesting.
Yeah,
we were able to watch Illuminations right on the water. We were the last table to the corner. For those of you who've been to Epcot in UK, the Rose and Crown, we were able to watch Illuminations, which is my favorite thing. That is people who love Wishes, that is my Wishes. Disneyland Wishes has more resonance to me than the Disney World Wishes, so I don't really care for Disney World Wishes. But Illuminations, you take that away, you're taking me away with it. I'm going to be chained to the globe for those of you who've seen Illuminations. And then right after that, from 10 to 1, we were at a DVC party at the Magic Kingdom for only DVC owners. So it was closed off, and you got complimentary chicken tenders, cookies, drinks, hot dogs. No churros or ice cream like at Disneyland, but that's alright because you still got to ride all the rides you wanted, and the only people that were there were DVC members. Yeah. What do you think about that, Clay?
It's pretty cool. I mean, DVC, yes, it comes at a cost. You have to pay money for it, of course. And you have to, but you get to be part of Disney property. You get to own part of a Disney hotel, and you get so many perks, like 10% off on most things, and then you get these little parties that you can go to. And so it's really it's really good the way that they do that stuff, because you get discounts on a bunch of stuff and you get to be part of the Disney family and own property in a Disney hotel.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the party was great because it's only DVC members allowed, and you get to most of the rides in Magic Kingdom were open. So like Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear, and all of the important rides.
Except
basically.
The Carousel of Progress, that was
Oh
open. That's
yeah.
pretty important.
So yeah, it just got diminished greatly because Carousel of Progress was not open.
Mhm.
But
It went from at 10 to a 9.5.
yeah. But like, it's not that crowded because the only people that are allowed in are DVC members.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like your opinion on that, because that is important, and a lot of people are kind of scared about DVC because from the outside view, you don't really dig into it. It looks like it's taken away from your experience, but there's really a lot that makes it interactive with your experience, like DVC nights. And we were able to ride 6 rides that night, and for those who've never been to the Magic Kingdom, that's a pretty big deal.
In 3 hours too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm running out of space on my phone, guys, so I'm gonna stop the video here, and then I'm gonna post another one showing you the resorts, because I don't want to keep walking along this beautiful river right here without showing you any resorts. So I hope you like this video, guys. Comment below, and then I'll see you for the next video. Didn't we ride Aerosmith today?
We did.
Yeah.
We rode Rock and Roller Coaster.
We got backstage passes.
Yeah.